What's going on, guys? It's your boy ATFCOBRA. Today I have some tips and tricks for you guys on how to unlock the crossbow faster and how to win and be successful when you're playing Scavenger the game mode for Battlefield 3. With the new DLC coming out, I had to play a lot of hours and get to understand these maps and learn everything very quickly. Because unlocking these crossbows and unlocking these weapons is very essential, because you don't want anybody else having the upper hand. The crossbow can be very devastating, if it's in the right hands of a right player. So basically, I'm gonna show you guys how to unlock everything. The first thing you guys want to do is know your pistol. Pick out exactly what you're gonna need and use in the battlefield that's gonna help you win. My first is the 44 Magnum. I really like this gun for long range and for bigger maps. It does a very good job at taking down targets even up in close range. So your best bet is going with the 44 Magnum. Learn how to use it. It's not those guns that you want to spam all the time or even spam at all. And you want to be really precise with your shots. And if you have bad aim, then and you can't use the 44 Magnum, or you're having trouble using it, then I recommend going with GAT silenced, because it's fully automatic, and that will really help you guys in close range. But for the most part, when you are going to these maps, you need something that's gonna pack a punch, especially when other players might have the upper hand and have a stronger assault rifle in their hands. So be sure to grab something that's gonna do a lot of damage, like the 44 Magnum or the Rex. The Rex does a very good job, but I prefer the Magnum because it feels like it's more accurate in my personal opinion. And unlocking the crossbow, depending on which crossbow you're unlocking, because there's different bolts that you can unlock, and I find the X bow is the best one the best one I've used so far. But like I said, knowing your pistol, you can use anything you want. Basically, it's just whatever is going to give you the tactical edge. If you have a really great shot with the M1911, which I used to, and I could take down a couple guys with the M1911, then definitely go with that pistol. Whatever you're strong with, even the 93R. Sometimes I feel like the 93R lacks that range, but sometimes it does. It's kind of weird on how the M93R works, but anyways, also knowing weapon locations. This will take some time to get used to, but they're scattered around the place. If you remember them, remember not to camp them, because a lot of players come for them, more than just one player. So you're even if you do camp them and you're sitting there with a weapon, like here, I'm taking a couple guys out with the M249. Notice that these guns run out of ammo very quickly. So the thing I learned to teach myself was basically, once I pick up a gun, if it's an SMG, a light machine gun, or assault rifle, I tell myself how many kills I have with this gun, or how many times I can reload with this gun, because it's before it's completely finished. And this lets me know when to switch to my pistol and get ready to look for a different weapon. So basically, with every assault rifle I pick up, I tell myself, okay, I have 2 reloads, or basically 2 kills, because you get about 60 rounds for the assault rifle, depending on how much ammunition or how many rounds the weapon can hold. And for the light machine guns, they get 85. And for everything else, there are also ammo crates in the map, like here, down further below where we are at right now. There's an ammo box for this map. But for every actual map, there is an ammo box. Sometimes they're kind of hidden, because these game modes, or this game mode, the Scavenger, can be very, very fast-paced and in your face. So it is something that you guys are going to have to look around the map for. But anyways, like I said, just try to remember, like every time you pick up a gun, try to remember how many shots you have left, or how many shots you fired off already, because you're going to need to switch to your sidearm and rely on your sidearm to get your kills. Like I said, here is some really great shots with the 44 Magnum. It really did help me out in medium range. And like I said, it also packs a punch. If you aim for the head, you're going to get those one-shot headshots, and which I've been trying to get. A lot of times in the game will kind of cheat me out of them, but it is what it is, I guess. And the next tip also that I have for you guys is rolling with your team and rolling with your squad. This is probably the most vital, important information that you guys need. The only information that you guys need, because if you're running with a team and you're staying around your teammates and you're working together and you're capping flags together, then you're going to stay alive and you're going to win a lot of games. And you're going to need that strategy to help you win a lot of games. I just won 3 games back to back in like 10 minutes because I was running with a really good squad. Everybody knew what they were doing. And it really helped us, get from one location to another. And capping all flags is a must as well. Don't just worry about capping one flag. You need all flags because you want to drain the tickets, because if you have more than 50% of the enemy ticket or the enemy flags, then they start to burn tickets. So that's a really great thing as well. And also knowing which weapons that you do pick up and which ones are going to be very vital. Like a lot of times players will just pick up any weapon and expect it to do well, so they'll just keep using that weapon, but that is not so. There's a lot of weapons that, you know, they do fairly well. They're pretty good weapons, but if you're not good with that weapon and you're better off using your you know, pistol, then definitely go with your pistol. Go with your gut instincts, because a lot of times, like, I'll be caught in a long range engagement and here I'll have a spaz and, you know, I can't even kill that person. And if you're using a spaz and then your sidearm is a 93R, then you're SOL. So for the big maps, definitely go with actual 44 Magnum or the Rex, or use a pistol that has a lot more range. Now there's 4 maps. There's Markaz, Monoloth, there's Epicenter, there's Tala Market, and there's Azadi Palace. And Azadi Palace was the first gameplay that you guys was watching. I love that map. That map is very close range. All the maps are they're not small, they're close range. They feel like there's enough battle to keep you entertained. You're never at a loss for you know, battle, or a loss for blood, as they would say. Next thing for you know, helping you guys on the snipers, as I pick up this M98B and get a quick kill. The snipers, they have ACOG. There aren't snipers that have, you know, long range scopes, so this makes perfect for mid-range shots. So it's perfect for you guys, so you don't have to worry about you know, scoping in or having to take out enemies from a long range. And also here I'm showing more gameplay of the pistol as well, because there's a lot of pistols that you guys have to try out in the game. You have to use you have to go with something that you're really comfortable with, and also know how to navigate these maps. You guys are going to have to play these maps a lot and play a lot of games, which it shouldn't be too hard. I mean, it's pretty fun. So knowing the maps is one thing. Knowing where these flags are and how to attack these flags, because all these flags, they have different places where you can capture them. They have at least 2 spots where you can come in and actually capture a flag. Of course, going with the easiest one is not the smartest, so don't go where you see you know, it's the easiest route to get to a flag, because more than likely it's gonna get you a kill. And here, so you guys notice, I turn around into this corner, picking up this actually this quick scavenger weapon. And as you guys notice, I did start with 30 and 30. The reason why I turned that corner is because if you notice in every actual game that I'm in, most of these weapons are in you know, places where you can kind of see, and you won't be able to run past them because you'll see the little indicator that weapons are there. But at the same time, if you notice, every corner, almost every corner has a weapon. So you're not gonna find yourself, you know, too much at a disadvantage. But if you are, like I said, going with the big strong pistol like the 44 is really gonna help you out. And also knowing your weapons that you do have in your hand and knowing your limitations. Like here, I had the actual M10 shotgun, and then I quickly picked up the SCAR, which really did help me out, because if I try to take those 2 guys up ahead with the actual M10, more than likely they would probably spotted me before I even got to them, or in enough close range to actually kill them. So knowing if you should drop your weapon that you have in your hand, or, you know, stay with it, is also vital as well. If you have a shotgun and there's an assault rifle in front of you, of course the better and smarter option is to go with that assault rifle, because you never know when you're going to be in that range. But at the same time, if you're really in close range and your teammates just pretty much are crushing your opponents, and you're you know, in a decent place of the map, and you want to stay with that shotgun, if you want to stay with a weapon, definitely look for the ammo boxes and, you know, stick to that weapon. If you feel comfortable, again, if you feel comfortable using that weapon, do stick to it, because it really does help you out a lot. But other than that, the video is just about wrapping up. And the last tip I have for you guys, again, is have fun. These games are extremely fun, so don't stress yourself over them. I mean, I really didn't stress myself over this this game at all. Even though when I first started playing it, it was kind of hard, because me myself, as I said in my first video, I'm a very offensive player. So I just went out a lot of times to just you know, attack when I was supposed to be helping my teammates. Even though I did help my teammates, I felt like I was rushing past them sometimes, because a lot of people wouldn't move or get to places that they needed to, so we can block the enemy. But what I did notice is that playing defense works very well, because you are the weapon that you do have or pick up has very limited ammo, so you don't want to get caught off are caught in a heat of the battle, or where there's 4 or 5 guys rushing you all at the same time. But other than that, hopefully you guys did enjoy this video, and if you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up. It really does help me out a lot. And if you do have any questions or concerns, be sure to leave them in the comments below. And I thank you guys for watching. And again, give it a video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it, if these tips did really help you out, because I know I was using a lot of them and they did really help me out. Other than that, thank you guys for watching. Peace.